Guys, my name is Daniel Hatermoda, and we're going to talk about Naruto Shippuden, episode 398. It starts off, and it kind of leaves off where we were last episode, and I feel like we got through a lot of this material, and I feel like this filler arc is moving very fast, which I'm glad about, so we can get back to that manga and canon material, finally. And we see that the groups from the Chunin exams have mostly been gotten rid of, and only like the top 30 groups have been chosen, and then it's going to be reduced down to 15 groups, and then that 45 I think is going to be reduced down to 32, so then you can do like 32, 16, 8, 4, 2, 1, or something like that. But they're all going to get their rank to Chunin in this arc, so maybe like all the Hidden Leaf Ninja help the Sand help them out somehow. There's going to be some problem. That problem we're going to talk about in a minute, but I think because they helped out with the problem, that they all got their next rank. And then we see someone's trying to attack the Kazekage, and Kankuro's asleep, and they attack Kankuro. And this guy is insane. He's like one of those ISIS members or terrorists who attack villages. And this is like, I guess, Japan's take on that. Because Kankuro's trying to, has him cornered. He just rips out all these paper bombs on his body and just goes right for the boom. And thankfully Tamari saves Kankuro, because you can't kill a character in a filler arc. And then we get to see all the teams too. We see all the teams. We see like most of the main characters there in the main part of it. And they're all at this table eating. And I think they just do this for comedic relief. But they're talking, and there's like this big ass sweaty guy is coming. And I think he's sweating for a reason. They always do it for a reason. Or it's just because he's fat and tired. But I mean, Choji's fat and tired too, but I mean, he's not sweating like crazy. They've all probably cooled down from all the air conditioning and stuff in there, but this guy hasn't, and this gets me thinking, okay, his sweating has something to do with his abilities, and he's going to be a formidable opponent later. But they just did that part for comedic relief right there. They're all like, don't touch the food! No, don't touch the food! Don't touch the food, guys! Don't touch the food! And they do that. That's a little funny. And then they get in this huge fight. You touched the food! You touched the food! Choji broke the food! Choji broke the food! And it's ironic because Choji loves food and you never harm food, but he's the one who knocked the food down. And then what's important about this part, the only important thing is that some of the fighters from other villages are like, hey, this guy's important, this guy's important, this guy's important. And not the Leaf is doing the Leaf Ninja like Neji, who I would expect to, but it was some of the other people. And when Lee throws one of his kicks, one of his spin kicks, with this guy, Shira blocks it. And I feel Shira's very powerful, but he shouldn't be just a Genin. He should be more like a Chunin or a Jonin if he can block Lee's kicks. But I mean, take it from Lee's perspective. I mean, he can open up like six of the inner gates, and you saw what he did to Gaara. We got some progression with Fu. I really wanted to know more about the other Jinchuriki, and this really gives us more information on it. And we get to see some of Fu, which I personally liked that we got to see some of Fu. She's like a different character, but she also reminds me of Naruto, and she's like, let's all play games together, guys. And when she breaks into that fight, let's play Bakuman or cards, and I said Bakuman, but let's say Bakugammon or something. I don't know. But it's very interesting. She always wants to make friends. It's kind of like Naruto, but she's more outgoing because no one really liked Naruto. But instead, she shows herself and tries to impress everybody. Like, yeah, I beat the giant lizard. I did this. I did that. I like that about her. She's different from Naruto, but she still has the same personality as Naruto. And I think she would have gotten along great with Naruto at the same time. And the best part about her is, let's all take a bath together. And she doesn't have a chest. It's really, oh my god, it's just a little weird. And personally, I can't even. And those two Jonin are hiding the fact that they are Jonin. I think it's because Fu's village doesn't have enough members, and they're just trying to get their name out there so people know, oh, whoa, she has a Jinchuriki in her. But my theory is, like, later in this filler arc, that Fu's gonna show her Jinchuriki powers, and she's gonna get in a lot of trouble for it. And probably one of the reasons they were the first group there was because of Fu's Jinchuriki. They probably, since she's the Seven Tails and has that giant beast, she probably might know how to control it, and she just they zoomed there, is my theory on that. And it's very interesting how she helps her not allies, her other people. She just wants to make friends, and I think that's the only reason she's doing it. She's not doing it for the rank of Chunin. She's like Naruto. At the end of the episode, we get to see that they're starting the second part of the Chunin exams, which shows the progression of this arc very quickly, which I like, because I want to get through this very quickly, as you know. And Fu is also, like, as I said before, she saves the other members. She could have just let them die, but I mean, you can't really let main characters die in a filler arc, because you're not allowed to do that. See, these are rules for filler. With canon, you just follow the manga, which is pretty easy. But when you do filler, it's hard, because you have to follow certain rules that don't mess with the canon. To see Kakashi too, which is interesting how he tried to infiltrate because he didn't see Hanzo, and we all know Hanzo's dead already because Pain killed him. And what I don't understand is why Pain didn't just kill Kakashi. If he knew he's there, he could have done it. And see, this is one of the problems I have with filler. You can't kill a main character, and this is the problem. Kakashi should have died. The Pain can easily just stab, stab, stab. Almighty push! We've done one of those maneuvers, but no, we have to follow the rules of filler. See, so this is one of my problems I have with this filler arc. We start the second part of the Chunin exams, and they're all there, and they have to take the One Heaven and Earth Stone, or Earth Scrolls, and that's kind of like part one, which gets me excited because, like, yeah, we get some part one stuff. Maybe we'll see some, like, action like from Naruto part one. Probably not. They're all gonna use, like, crazy jutsus, like giant Rasengans. That's Naruto's technique, but you know what I mean. And I think that's it for this one, guys. Peace out.